Political impact. A number of provisional level administrators of the Communist Party of China (CPC) were dismissed over their handling of the quarantine efforts in central China, a sign of the discontent with the political establishment response to the outbreak in those regions. Some experts believe this is likely in a move to protect Communist Party General Secretary Xi Jinping from people's anger over the coronavirus pandemic. Some commentators have suggested that the outcry over the disease could be a rare protest against the CPC. Additionally, protests in the special administrative region of the Hong Kong have strengthening due to fear of the immigration from mainland China. Taiwan has also voiced concern over being included in a travel ban involving the People's Republic of China due to the one-child policy and its disputed political status. Further afield, the Treasury of the Australia was unable to keep up the pledge to maintain a fiscal surplus due to the effects of the coronavirus on the economy. A number of countries have been using the outbreak to show their support to China, such as when Prime Minister Hun Sen of Cambodia made a special visit to China with an aim to showcase Cambodia's support to China in fighting the outbreak of epidemic. The United States President Donald Trump was criticized for his response to pandemic. He was accusing of making several misleading or false claims, of failing to provide adequate information, and of downplaying the pandemic significance. Trump was also criticized for having closed down the Global Health Security Unit of the United States National Security Council, which was funded to prepare the government for a potential pandemic. The government of the Islamic Republic of Iran has been heavily affected by the virus, with at least 2 dozen members, approximately 10% of the Iranian legislature, being infected, as well as at least 15 other current or former top government officials, including the vice president, advisor to Ali Khamenei, and Mohammad Javad Zarif, had died from the disease. The spread of the virus has raised questions about the future survival of the region. Impact on sovereignty, geoeconomics, and the country risk. Experts have insisted on the potential erosion of the political and the economic sovereignty that may affect some already unfavorable countries like Italy. Edward Lotberg has called it the virus of truth. Interview with LS7 TV aired on March 10, 2020. M. Nicholas Fiersley, director of the World Pensions Council and advisory board member at the World Bank Global Infrastructure Facilities, referred to it as the greater financial crisis that will bring the surface pent-up financial and geopolitical dysfunctioning. National economies will first suffer as a result, and their political sovereignty itself may be severely eroded. Civil rights and democracy. Iran, Jordan, Morocco, Oman, Yemen banned the printing and distribution of newspapers. On March 30, the Parliament of the Hungary granted Prime Minister Viktor Orban the power to rule by the decree for an indefinite period. Educational impact. A sign on a closed local school because of coronavirus. The pandemic has affected education system worldwide, leading to the widespread closure of the schools and universities. According to data released by UNESCO on 25th March, school and university closure due to the COVID-19 were implemented nationwide in 165 countries, including localized closures. This affects over 1.5 billion students worldwide, accounting for 87% of enrolled learners.